Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the world of Jord. We've missed you, and welcome to 2025. It's going to be fun. We're going to have a great time. It's going to be wonderful. I just have it in my heart of hearts. Speaking of heart of hearts, I, of course, am your DM, Ryan, and with me is the usual cavalcade of, well, wonderful people that have joined me on this magnificent journey. Returning to us is our dear and sweet Aaron, playing the notorious Nori. Notorious for reasons we can't disclose here on any kind of public television.
I'm not a crook.
Not in this country. Not in this country. Next, of course, is our art, our fart, and our production. Rick, who plays the enigmatic Entropy. Next, of course, is the quintessential Quinn, played by the melodious, maleficent, and all-around, he's a cool guy, Malachi. Next, of course, is, I have to say it, she is a cinnamon roll, but a cinnamon roll filled with razors. Mary.
Dusted with cocaine.
Cocaine, razors, and cinnamon. Mary, who plays Milton, who is also a cocaine-laced, razor-ridden cinnamon roll.
Do not a cinnamon roll. That's entry.
That is true. That is true. And then, of course, finally, is the person who always thank you for your due diligence and then will openly mock me because I haven't done my due diligence yet. Ali Kirara, played by Piku.
Who's never done anything wrong in her life ever.
Never, not once, that we could talk about because the government watches everything. And, well, we won't get it deeper into that. But we will get deeper into what happened last time for those of you that missed. So, the adventurers, having braved the first level of the St. Cloud, excuse me, factory. Let me throw on some music, get the mood going.
Clear your throat while you're at it. Damn.
You know, I'm trying. I am going to say this right now. I am suffering from a sore throat.
Damn.
So he's going to be talking as Borath a lot today.
You're fine.
It will eventually happen. Yes, Vorath will be taking over for the evening. But nonetheless, these intrepid adventurers, these heroes of a different time,
I cannot be helping.
succeeded in dealing with a massive abomination, almost destroying the factory without even trying, but found a secret stair up to the business level, and there they dealt with Professor Hellion and Jade St. Cloud with a very impromptu hula dance. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. They distracted them with a fucking hula dance, and it was beautiful.
Luau!
Luau! Some of the more serious D&D guys at home are going, that don't make no sense. Well, you know, you're in the wrong stream, bud.
We're not serious D&D guys.
No, we're not.
On the flip side, I tried to blow myself
watch
up.
Critical Role or some guy who loves Gary Gygax a little bit too much.
Yeah, get out of here.
Get out of here. We don't want you.
Go on,
You could compare
scram.
Critical Role to Gary Gygax, though.
I'm not, but you know, it's toxic fan bases. That's all I'm talking about.
This is
I
true.
You just work here, so.
But at any rate,
We don't pay you.
at any rate,
I just put a mortgage down.
God damn it! At any rate,
And I was like, oh,
We're so serious.
having successfully distracted Dr. Hellion and Jade, they basically bum rushed the two, swamped the living snot out of the professor, who, when he had a chance, hit his magical time-stopping watch and said, Auf Wiedersehen, my friends and my Liebchen, and deuced out.
What he called?
He called you my friends, my love, all that.
Gay.
Just a little bit, but the best kind. Anyway, I don't know. You throw it at me, I'm throwing it back and making it
That's
weird.
kind of gay.
That's just
Anyway.
a party.
You're flustering our token straight.
And now Aaron's
No,
trying to get
Ryan, Aaron, Ryan. There is nothing straight about you.
It's
Hetero. We're so
Aaron,
focused, aren't we?
Yeah, you're so all right. Back to this. Because having dealt with that, Quinn, using his patron, connected with his sister Jade on the astral plane. There, he found her wounded form. Her two sides, the star heart and the mortal, clashing in vicious turmoil. With the assistance of his patron and the care that he had for his sibling, Quinn was able to fuse the two halves into a whole, restoring her sanity. Now, of course, if you're wondering what was Nori doing during all this, Nori had taken the two very weak and sick clouds, Dathomir and Amanda, back to the mansion. Now, I will be kind and say that at this point, Nori, having rushed up through the now apparently empty factory, up the stairs, has arrived at this exact moment when Quinn returns to the prime material plane. So, ladies and gentlemen, what do you do?
Allie coughs up blood in the corner.
Oh, yes, thank you. I almost forgot. Allie, with a bunch of Eldritch runes on her hand because she decided to touch a manufactured Aether engine, decided, I'm just going to use this magic. It did not go well for her.
To be fair, her thought was channeling her own magic. She thought that would be like a simple, it's on her body now.
Yeah,
it made sense to her.
Just because it's a tattoo of, dark eldritch designs that she doesn't understand, sure, it'd be a perfect way to, cast fireball or something like that,
No, the guy was getting away. I was thinking it was an acceleration thing to, see where he was going. That's all.
That was the plan.
That was the plan.
That
It was a
didn't
good
work.
plan.
It was a good plan for other people, but not for you.
There's concepts of a good plan.
It was.
Excuse me, I'm gonna go just take care of something. I'll be right back. Oh,
Did you stab your cat?
no, why would I stab Haven?
Because you
I
went
stabbed
down.
myself.
Oh,
Jeez.
Couldn't do it on camera?
In game.
No,
Why?
because that's for the Patreon stream.
they have to pay extra for that.
Oh, okay, that's right.
If you guys want violence, no, that was a joke. Do not self-harm. Don't do that here.
For legal reasons, that was all a joke.
100%
Everything-
Mr. CIA man.
My whole life has been a joke. So is this.
Same.
Wow, that went too real. Sorry.
All of you.
Same.
Huh?
Therapy session after the game. So tell me, how long have you hated your father?
Well,
Dr. Hellions, our therapist?
yeah, really? It all started when my mom met my dad.
And then they had me. Ha,
So-
in my head, it's kind of crazy.
So using the Aether symbol worked. Hellion is back. It's all good now.
I would like to tell you all that you are severely needing medication. Not for me, I'm not giving you drugs, but
Fuck
you
you, I'm
definitely need Also true. But nonetheless, my friends, again, what do you do?
Nori is gonna kick down the door. I mean, are there doors? Like, do I?
There are doors.
Oh, great, yeah,
On
she's
the
gonna
second floor,
fucking-
as I'm going to say, you took the normal way as opposed to the secret route. There was a lot of blood and destroyed bodies
I mean, that
all
kinda
over the place.
happens whenever we kind of go.
Oh,
somewhere.
this blood's old.
This is what?
Old blood.
We didn't
Oh.
put it there.
You
We didn't put it there.
Mm-mm.
Cool.
did not put it there.
She is perturbed by that. But nonetheless, she has one goal and one goal in mind, which is getting back to her friends.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Aw.
I mean,
So you
Well-
kick in the door and you see, well, basically what you see right in front of you, which is Quinn standing over the prone form of Jade. I'm going to say Entropy's still wearing a hula skirt because
great.
be that
He's
person.
like, his idol dance right now is like casually just like.
Oh my
doing a
god.
hula.
Just doing a little
With, like,
Carlac
just
in
a
the
little
back.
Like, yeah,
Painful,
he's doing the Carlac. He's just like.
Quinn and Jade are having a really dramatic cinematic, and you just see Entropy behind.
In the back of the cutscene, just like every once in a while, just like.
And then what is Milton doing? Oh, okay, cool.
Shaking her head in shame.
So she's all right, great. And then I guess
Mary, can you say something again? I couldn't quite hear you.
Oh, could you not hear me?
No, I hear you. I hear
Okay,
everyone.
you're right.
I just
Oh,
can't.
how can you?
Yeah,
not
I
hear me?
was muted.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
By
Okay.
accident.
As long as you know, we weren't ignoring you.
We weren't.
I
I'm
know.
just loud as fuck.
We
No, you're
ignored
good.
Ryan, not you.
Absolutely.
Wait, what is Milton? Is Milton also Milton's present, right?
And
Yes.
Milton's present.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool.
Milton's gonna go ahead and check on Allie.
Uh-huh.
So,
Nora's
yeah.
gonna be like, Nora looks at Entropy. What the fuck? Oh, and then like looking at Quinn in this. Oh, huh, okay. And then also Allie in the corner. Holy shit! What nice tattoos. What the fuck did I miss?
You missed quite a party, my friend.
Apparently, she joins Entropy in doing the hula dance because that seems.
They're just like casually doing.
No, I'm just kidding. Nori's also going to go check on Allie because she's coughing up blood, right? Okay, actually, no, I'm torn. Do I check on Allie or do I check on Quinn? Do I check on Allie or do I check on Quinn?
You can do both. Who do you
Hold on, and
check
she
on first?
splits herself in two.
Who do you value more as a friend? That's the
Don't do that.
Wow.
question.
Do that. I mean, technically, she has known Quinn longer, so.
I have a friend.
You're a friend to all of us, you fuck.
And it looks like, well,
For your visual mental reference,
yes, thank you.
out of 74 hit points, I went down to 11 in one hit. So,
And that was self-inflicted, if I may. That was
Oh my
all.
god.
I mean, she doesn't see that. Yeah, like, she doesn't know that, but
She had fun
She-
doing it, though, so it's fine.
Cool. And yeah, Nori's she's gonna look at Quinn and be like, are you both? Are you?
Yes, I'm good. Jade, are you okay?
Jade's eyes will flitter open slowly. And she'll look at you as if it was seeing you for the first time. You'll notice that, like, that whole arrogant demeanor, that whole haughtiness, all that, it seems to have melted away with her. And she's like, Quinn? Brother, what? Where am I? What's going on?
You're in the factory. You've been through quite an ordeal. Tell me, what do you remember?
Head, she leans up as best she can and be like, I remember so fuzzy, a lot of it's just so fuzzy. like a dream. I remember you, mother and father, but it wasn't like it was me. It was like I was watching someone else doing things. Was I about to get married?
You were.
You had a lot to talk about. I'm gonna go. And then she goes to Allie in the corner with all the blood.
Just, brother, I feel so tired and so weak. I feel different. I feel whole for the first time. And she, like, her eyes are kind of like struggling to focus. And you being you could also see that within her eyes, the light of a newly formed warlock is beginning to form.
Cool.
Oh, upgrades, people, upgrades. Sorry.
All right, so you clearly need some rest, so I'll try not to bombard you, but the spark notes of it all, this probably the I'm trying to think of a D&D equivalent for that name. Spark notes.
The quick
Shocking.
memo.
Shocking.
The Cliff
grasp.
Notes?
Okay. Anyways, it's like what's a non-branded
You got
version
it.
of that?
The fast
Cliff
quill.
Notes.
The quick quill.
Oh,
Quick quill?
all right. I'll give you the ledge notes. So basically, uh, this Hellion doctor. I don't even know if he's a real doctor at this point. Could be faked. Um, he was doing experiments. Some on you.
I remember
Um,
some of that.
yeah.
He was
Uh,
supposed to make us better, heal us, I think.
right. From that time that we got sick as kids.
Yes.
And apparently it didn't quite take fully. Um, but my patron helped me to essentially repair the fractured parts. So,
Hatred. Realization forms and opens in her mind. Brother, are we warlocks?
um, I definitely am. I think you are something about that little very distinctive sparkle that
Ah, this is a lot to take in, brother. I think I've done some horrible things. Some very horrible things. And you could just see like the color in her face is starting to flush away as she's starting to now remember a lot more of what's been going on. I've had people killed.
Yeah, you were kind of a dick.
Uh-huh.
And she looks around and then she spots Entropy.
Oh shit.
Hiya, Jade.
Hi.
Uh-huh. It's okay. We're good. We're good. I'm gonna blow up the factory and then we're square.
Blow up the brother? Factor? What?
He said I could blow up the factory. You said I could blow up the factory. We talked
you
about
can
it.
blow up the factory.
That's why. Okay, then we're good.
Am I still paralyzed from the backlash?
Yes.
I'm not only going to say yes, I'm also going to roll for something since.
Sorry.
Okay.
No, it's important to remember these things. You are paralyzed, and you will be dealt with in a moment.
Okay.
Oh no.
I will need a wisdom save right now, by the way.
I'm sure that's your standard run-of-the-mill wisdom
Sure,
save.
there's nothing bad at all about this standard wisdom.
No.
Just a casual wisdom save.
normal procedures over here. This is completely protocol.
All within reason.
It's fine.
No,
Everything's fine.
Murpow is just wrapped around Allie's arm, pretending to be a tourniquet for
Oh my god,
the
that's so
aether rune shit.
No.
Like, that's gonna help.
Where's coaching Murpow? Okay, now give a little 3 squeezes. 1, 2, 3. Very good.
The
Simulate
snake will just look up and go,
Oh.
and squeeze, 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 squeeze. Because you're a druid, you could speak to animals. But back to Jade and Quinn, and all right, blowing up the factory. I've had people murdered, and a lot has happened, and I was going to get married. I think I need to go lie down. Can we go home?
Yes. I think so.
Your parents were fine when I left them.
Have we? I don't think we got a chance to look around the room, did we?
Did we loot?
did not.
Did we properly loot the room?
You did not properly loot the room.
I mean, I just want to be that guy. Remind that we left the ladder going straight down to the secret getaway vehicle from here.
Yes, you did.
Oh, right.
Yeah, just a mental click
As-
for.
As we were making our way up to the offices, we saw that there was a large ship being loaded with black ooze on its way to
Black ooze?
Was it not black ooze?
No, and that's Jade saying black.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was
Oh.
being out of character.
Oh,
to
that
Aaron,
was above
'cause Aaron
my
wasn't here.
apologies.
Just so similar to Jade, you know, with all like the homicide. It's just hard to tell you.
But okay, so what was your question? I'm sorry, I thought you. But yes, you guys left the stairway all the way down to the
Yeah, and
Albanian ship below.
the last thing Hellion said was goodbye, and
Yep.
then zipped out. And I just want to point out those two very coincidental, totally not related things.
Totally not related at all.
Hmm?
Can we, from the hatch, can we look straight down to see if the boat's still there?
Well, it's a spiral staircase. That's the thing. Before when
Yeah, is there like
you just looked down, you were able to look straight down. But pulling the ladder down, you see the spiral
Mhm.
staircase down. You'd have to actually go down to see where it is now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was wondering if we could the space between, like if there
I
was
see
like,
what you're saying.
space. Yeah.
Let me roll for the gods. Only because again, it's just like my own mind thinking like, yeah, there's enough space, but it's going down into a dark
Right.
sub level. But let me see what the gods think. God's favor. All right. So as you look down, you do see that the barge or not the barge, the ship is already pulling away and out from the port below. The wharf, as I should say.
Could we tell how many people are on board?
No, I mean, even with the portcullis, I mean the hole, you can only see that the ship is moving. You'd have to actually get down there to see who's on the ship.
Do you? She's like up, like next to Quinn. Would you like me to stop it?
For reference, I think it was a very large ship. We would like all.
Yeah,
have to
it's basically
assume.
the size of a frigate.
Oh, never
Probably
mind.
means it has a full crew to it.
Okay, I was imagining something smaller. I'm sorry, I should have asked. Okay, never mind. Noise.
It's all good. It's all
Nori
good.
just like barrels down the thing and like lightning hammers the.
Yeah.
If Quinn said yes,
Well,
she would. She's dumb like that. Not the most critical thinker. I don't know if y'all noticed.
She is so
She is the
tall and
Thor
so
of the group,
dumb.
that's for sure.
And one of these
She's
days
very
I'm gonna
tall.
stop her.
She what?
What?
Would you? No, wait, what? No, seriously. Yeah, I did not catch that last bit. What did you say?
I said she is so tall and so dumb. And one of these days, I'm gonna top her.
Like a Christmas tree.
You might put an angel on top of your Christmas tree, but we in this house put an eldritch horror on top.
But at any rate,
Too much?
so
Well,
you do see that the ship is leaving.
So here's the thing. I don't know that we're prepared to take
Yeah.
on a ship.
And because we're down one, pretty
Oh,
much.
yeah, that's right.
And it's
Sorry.
basically a fucking dreadnought, right?
Like, it's a frigate. It's not a dread. If it was a dreadnought, it wouldn't fit in where it
Hey,
is. But you know,
Those knots should be dreading me. Am I right?
They're definitely dreading you, muscles. Don't you worry.
Okay. Really?
I think we'll have to
Mhm.
catch back up to it once we make our way to.
I mean, we know where they're going.
True.
Oh,
Although-
okay.
Not to put a damper on anything.
Sorry,
You guys
Green.
do know that when you move along, you know it's fine.
Wait.
Hmm?
Huh?
Yeah.
What?
I know.
He's gonna look down at Milton and wink at her, be like, "See, pincushion, you always get it."
Milton.
It's fine. So, what are we? We're gonna blow up the thing. 'Cause look,
Mhm.
if I
We
can
gotta-
get out of the contract with my patron and have more of like a freelance relationship with him, that'd be really nice. The things I can do, the fucking. You want me to cause some trouble with the syndicate?
I mean, it's always good to have an extra lance.
I do got a lot of legs.
Hmm?
What?
Okay.
Huh?
So Quinn's gonna pick up his sister.
all right.
Sorry.
Sorry, Milton.
Are we going to do a quick search real quick before
yeah,
everything?
Right.
right, so
Investigation.
Roll me some investigating. While you're doing that, I'm
Oh.
just gonna pop over to
Oh no.
Grabby McCann's over there.
Mhm.
Damn.
Mhm.
Wait,
All
are you
right.
going to do wisdom or sorry, investigation?
This is investigation.
Oh shit.
Why
I'm
am I
so
so
bad.
bad at things?
Damn it.
Why am I so bad at it?
Right?
know.
Like, just why?
Oh, what did y'all roll? I rolled a fucking 4.
Quinn
Bad.
is familiar
rolled a
with
one.
this room.
Yeah, I think there was a take your son to work day 15 years ago, and
And Dathomir
Yeah.
gave Quinn like the magical equivalent of an iPad and like sat him in the corner, was like, here.
Oh, Quinn
just
was an
an iPad.
iPad kid.
It's not
Oh
even
yeah,
an
of course.
iPad.
Haven't you seen him cough?
So, Ali Kirara of House Gladvog, who decided to touch the other world. And no, this is not the astral plane where the realm of death is but water. He decided to touch something else. Something not of this world, though made within it. As your body is fighting to stay in one piece, the magical backlash rippling through your very bones, your eyes open to a different world. You see your friends there. You see shapes of what should be, but also things that press in on the walls of reality. Things that shouldn't exist. And they see you, and they smile. One will lean very close. You're almost unable to react to it, to move it. And it goes, "Hello, strange one. We've been watching you. And how kind of you to invite us here. I have a question for you. Do you like the color blue?"
It's all right, I guess.
Wonderful. By the way, do you read Sutter Kane? You are zapped back to reality. Problem is,
Gravity.
everything is blue to you. And I mean everything. Everybody is blue. Everything is blue in color. And you see eldritch scroll work on everything. And you can understand it for a moment. Across Entropy's forehead, it says pawn. Across Quinn's, rook. Milton's, knight. Nori, queen. Makes you wonder what's on your head.
Bad bitch.
But of course, right in front of you is Nori, looking concerned. And you could see the scroll work melting over her face.
Am I still paralyzed?
You can move now.
Okay, I reach up and sort of like poke the queen word on her face.
Simba.
Hello, queen.
Yes, hello. Good to see you have motor function back. Hold on.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Sorry, you're still
Oh,
low.
yeah. So while I touch your head and I say hello, queen,
Oh,
I'm going to cast Beacon of Hope, which basically means any healing is going to be at max healing.
I bet. All right, cool.
So you don't have to roll, just whatever the max is.
Okay.
And she'll choose like all her friends in here
Hmm.
for the benefits of it.
Nice.
And I guess Jade too, because I've kind of been mindlessly watching everything.
Just so you know, when Beacon of Hope is activated, the room turns a brilliant shade of azure blue.
Were we already blue?
No, she sees everybody in blue. Now, the rest of you are now bathed in blue light.
Oh,
Oh.
we can see the blue.
You can see the blue light now because of Beacon of Hope.
Oh, okay. You get 21 HP back, by the way.
Cute.
You're welcome.
Hellions getting away.
Yes, but
I saw him.
Oh, where he in the boat, the big drag?
I'm just pointing down.
You can see a staircase. It's where the yellow circle currently. Oh, that you can't see it. Sorry. There
I
is
see.
a hole in the floor that's leading down to a spiral staircase.
Got it. Oh, holy fuck! Do you want me to go after him? Wait, fuck! I don't know what to do.
If he gets away, he's gonna go after my people.
Oh, ooh.
Well, I guess you guys know where you're going next.
Quinn, permission to? I do the. Can you?
I'm not the captain.
Captain, I better not be the captain. We never discussed.
Do you guys not have a leader?
We kind of just make stuff up as we go.
Huh.
Quinn, this is your territory. This is your sister. This is your place. You came to work with Daddy one day. Do you want us to go after him?
I mean, I need to get Jade to safety. We're about to blow this bitch up.
About to light this candle.
Plus, are we able to? Didn't we have this conversation? I might be high. Didn't we have this conversation with Pincushion about how we might not be up for taking on an entire cruise worth?
You
of
guys did mention that literally
smugglers,
5 minutes ago.
Oh,
including Hellion.
I thought he was going somewhere different. Okay.
Oh no, he's on the boat.
Oh, he's on the. Oh,
I think he's on the boat. I don't
Yeah,
know.
he's already escaped onto the boat. That's
Yeah.
Okay,
correct.
fine. That's what I asked.
Mhm.
Ali, you have my word that we will track him down as soon as we've regrouped and gotten everyone to safety.
If my
Thank you,
brother
Captain.
gets access to that cargo, no one is safe.
True,
Right.
but if
Oh,
you guys,
you're not.
if we all die attempting,
That's fine.
then we're definitely screwed. So this is
I
unfortunately the best.
understand the situation. I'm reminding of the stakes.
Right.
There's
We need to get out of here regardless. And she stands up and sort of just brushes herself off. Do we think a just regular explosion is going to damage the manufactured Aether engine that very much could just explode and cause even more damage than a radius that we are able to quickly escape from?
Are you asking us or are you asking
No,
DM?
she's asking the
Would I
room
know?
because she just got huge backlash from channeling her own magic through her hand. And if we're about to blow this place up, who knows how much magic's about to, like, hit that thing.
I mean,
Would I know how
Entropi's
much
gonna
magic?
just take a book of matches and his bag of holding.
Nori's gonna pick up
DM over the table.
Sorry.
I have a good bit of money. I have a bag of holding. Could we retcon basically just a conversation that you and I never had about what he could possibly have in the bag of holding?
A nuke. No, I'm saying.
For sake of barrelmancy.
For the sake of barrelmancy.
Barrelman.
Why do you guys keep making me roll for the gods? All
Come
right.
on. I've seen you in BG3 barrelmancy.
You love rolling for the gods.
I do on
You
both
don't
of
need to
those
roll
counts.
for the gods. You can just give me what I want. You can just say yes.
Just say yes. Just let me do it. Let me do it. Let me. Baby, let me.
Because like it involves Nori too, because we need Nori's help.
Huh?
It's
know
the
what?
fucking Pedro Pascal meme where he's like, "You should know this too."
You should.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to allow this for the case of barrelmancy. You can use your money to get 3 barrels of, well, this world's version of gunpowder, which gunpowder doesn't really exist here. It is basically napalm fluid, alchemist fluid for alchemist fire in barrel form. You will be using all 3 barrels. You will not have any left over
No,
in
it's
this situation.
That is fine. Hey, Muscles, come here.
Eh? Yes.
Hey,
Hello.
hey. Yeah,
I
down
just-
it. He's gonna open the bag like wrenching it big. Okay, in there's 3 barrels. Can you get them out and just put them strategically about the room so we can blow it up?
Absolutely.
Or
yes.
about the factory? Do you mind carrying them?
Oh, I can carry.
I feel like
And
you need
there's-
your workout
Wait,
today, right?
Wait. Hold on.
What?
The furnace is about to blow. Do we really need extra stuff to blow up this factory?
Well, this honestly, Pincushion, I would say no, but this stuff has been sitting for a while and it's about to go bad. So if I don't use it, I'm gonna have to throw it away. And it's really bad for the environment to just dump out if it gets into the groundwater.
Yeah.
And like the
is that
water's already polluted enough around Trent. I'm trying
Is
to
that-
not make it worse.
Is that ship still moving or is it gone?
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Eat.
Maybe
He's
she
gonna
did
just
try.
like look at Muscles and be like,
Milton's our captain.
Ye-
Okay.
Milton's our captain.
Are you?
That's why she's so quiet all the time. She's just letting all of her, like, subordinates and stuff just do all the dumb shit. And she's like, all right, now it's time for me to
A true
point you in
leader
the right
delegates
direction.
and then brings in the force when needed.
Okay.
So, I take it you were thinking of using the bombs/barrels to blow up the ship below, since the furnace is about to explode for the factory. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
So smart, our leader.
It's a great arm workout too. You know, seeing how far you can throw those things.
Oh, I could
Yeah,
do-
and Quinn,
Of course, you're gonna be the one doing it.
when you asked your patron if the radius of the factory explosion Did they include the Aether engine that we didn't know about?
Yeah.
Hmm.
The Aether engine wasn't even mentioned.
Two barrels down and one for the Aether engine?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, possibly.
Patron.
Okay.
Can we? Wait,
Can we
no.
blow it up? I don't know. Even blowing it up would be the big radius too. Crap.
Can we take it with
Definitely
us?
barrels.
I mean, can we touch it?
Well, mind you, you
Ooh.
guys are still up in the office, and I'm going to give you what you got for your investigation in a minute. You have to
Oh,
go
right.
downstairs to get the pseudo Aether engine because it's not a true Aether engine; it's a manufactured one. So,
Right.
um, now,
Okay.
in terms of your investigation in the office, what were you looking for? Quinn's the only one that actually got a decent enough roll. So, Quinn, what are you looking for?
I,
I mean, mainly. I guess. I was gonna say mainly trying to figure out maybe if there's anything indicating what Hellions' next moves are, Hellion and the Shadow King, and then. Well, yeah, we already have the evidence of like his past
Yeah,
plans. So,
you already have
yeah,
his journal and all that stuff, so you know what
I,
his plans were.
I don't know if there's anything else we would have been
All right.
looking for.
I'll tell you this. You come across a ledger book,
No.
and the ledger book shows that they have been funneling necrotic ooze to Slovenia for months. Mind you, this ship is the largest shipment so far. This is like
Gotcha.
basically they're emptying out the entire factory before leaving.
Everything must go.
Everything must go.
everything must go. Everything must go.
Woohoo.
Everything must blow.
Big summer blowout.
Yoo-hoo! Big summer
Big
blowout.
summer
Bam.
blowout.
Hi, family.
Woohoo!
Can you
just watched the
please,
movie.
please, like cosplay that? Because I feel like all you need is a
Yes.
hat and a sweater.
Ryan, you have to.
Right?
You have to.
Yeah.
You have to. You have
It's
to.
Okay.
it's still winter.
Here's a quarter lutefisk for good feelings. Yes. You
All
know, Wandering Oaken is an anagram for naked Norwegians. So,
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Malachi?
Yep.
yes,
I
I
Malachi.
too watched that Olaf short.
Malachi.
Okay, yeah, so we got the ledger. Let's go downstairs and we'll take a look at that Aether engine and blow up the boat. Maybe
All right.
maybe we split up a little bit. Like Nori, you start shucking
Uh-huh.
the boat while I check out the Aether engine.
I can chuck.
Okay.
Okay.
Or something.
So, as you all head down, Allie, by the way, you're able to walk. Just FYI.
Throw you
The
over.
world is less blue than it was before. It's like slowly coming back into the sepia realistic tones, but the scroll work shifts all over the place. You keep seeing it like in the walls and on the floors, as if someone is writing as you're going.
Can I interpret? Like, is it something I can actually? Like you said, I could read the stuff on their foreheads. Can I read all this stuff around me?
In parcels and pieces, it's like there'll be scroll work, but then you'll see like a word that you recognize or word that you can interpret. In some places it's sacrifice, vicious, crimes. It's as if the stones of the building themselves have been retaining the sins of the family into the very mortar. murder, stabbed, and occasionally something cute like bullywop, cheese.
Ooh.
Hi, Allie.
Very cute.
So I want to, and like these words are like on the walls and on the floors and shit.
Mm-hmm.
One place that's like really aggressive sounding, I want to take that brick out of the wall. Like I'm gonna sit there like a crazy person, and I have daggers and shit. Like start scraping the mortar.
Why would
Alright.
you do that to the daggers?
That's all I have. One's ceremonial. That one's not gonna work.
So as everybody else is doing that and you're chipping away at this, you'll notice the scroll worker, it says like murder, sins, lies. And you're chipping away. It shifts, going forgotten, sadness. Chip, 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 chip. Unforgivable. Entropy. Not you, but like the actual word entropy.
Oh.
You rang.
I'm also going to say that you don't have to roll for this because you're in a manic state right now and something is driving you to chip away at the stone, chipping away, chipping, chip, 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 chip.
Chivery.
I also want to chip at one that just says hi, Allie, because that was upsetting.
Just a moment.
Just to let you know.
Oh no, I appreciate that. You ruined the dagger chipping away at this one brick, and when you pull it out, you find something behind it in the wall.
Hmm?
A letter.
We just got a letter.
Do you take the
Wonder
letter?
who it's from.
Yeah, I take the letter and the brick.
The void.
Yeah. You have now the brick and that. Now
I'm not
it
gonna read it
wasn't a
right
brick where it said hi, Allie. It was a wood plank on the floor.
Okay, so I'm
And as you're prying up the plank, it goes, "Hi, Allie. It's good to see you. We don't talk as much as we used to. We don't talk at all. Your mother worries. I worry. I always worry, Allie. You really should write to her. What kind of daughter are you? The best kind of daughter in my mind. But I'm not your mother."
all right. I'm like, yeah, I'm pulling that thing up like a crazy person.
Yeah. I'm going to say that no one else really sees that particular aspect because y'all are placing stuff around, unless you really want to see Allie chipping away for a good 20 minutes at a stone wall.
I will
I'm
say
gonna
if
assume-
Entropy saw it, he would just be like, he would like watch her for a while and not say a goddamn thing and just be like, huh. And then just go back to doing what he was doing.
I assume she's being very thorough with her investigation.
Yes, Mary?
Just leave her up to
Jade is following us, right?
Oh, yeah, she's being carried by Quinn.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's not like her face fell off or anything like that.
Could you fucking not? Stop that.
So, you guys get down to the factory floor level. A couple of major things. One, the eldritch abominations that you had dealt with before, including the large one, are gone. The bodies are either turned into acid goo, or the huge one that you guys had distracted is no longer there. You can see further down into the hole because you can actually see more now. The barge is pulling away. Whatever magic is pushing it back is, moving it out. There's great sweeps that are pushing it out of the wharf below. It will be out of range of the barrels probably in the next 5 or so minutes.
So
Okay, Rory is
you need to throw it.
them barrels. Place.
So you're dropping the barrels down onto the ship?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I thought we were putting the barrels.
No. We want to put the barrels on we want to blow up the ship.
Right,
Oh,
but
okay, my bad.
right?
you have two options. You can either physically go down onto the ship and
Oh.
hopefully not get caught, or you could drop them down the hole.
The ship is in a place where we can drop them in a hole and they will land on the ship.
Yep.
Great.
That's why I said you have 5 minutes.
Oh, wonderful. Nori's going to look at Milton and going to be like, we're good. I can throw you.
We're good?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, great. And she's going to chuck a barrel. And vote all of them in quick succession.
It gives that satisfying whoop. Whenever something goes down, the cylinder goes.
Yeah, Nori's like, whoop.
You see the barrel smash into the deck of the ship below, and you start hearing voices going, "What's going on? What's dropping?" And then, whoop, that was the other barrel. Mind you, these haven't been lit; they've just been dropped.
Could I have potentially cast silence on the spot where the barrels were expected to land? It's only a 20-foot radius sphere.
What's the range on that, though?
120 feet.
Well, for the gods,
I'm
way too
sorry.
much tonight.
I should have asked.
Yeah.
I should have asked if anybody wanted to do anything before I threw the barrels. I'm sorry. I thought that was.
I will say that it is something that
it is a small area to aim for. 20 feet is.
It's enough for it's basically straight down. So I will say that you did cast it, but make sure to knock it out of your spell slots. So you hear the whoop. You don't even hear the break or anything like that. You just see it happen.
Okay. And Nori is going to. Ah, shit. Where'd Entropy go?
Stepped away.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm back.
Oh, great.
I'm off camera.
Entropy, you got those matches? Yes.
I surely do, and he's gonna toss her a book of matches that is from his favorite brothel.
She's going to make a mental note to wash her hands later. No, just kidding. She's great. She's gonna. Thank you. And 1, 2, 3.
So the thing is, Nori and Entropy are both so big, and matchsticks are like this big.
Okay,
I'm just imagining like.
Well, Entropy's got those really long, creepy fingers like the other
so
mother in Coraline, and then Nori has like Goliath hands.
Yeah, she's got like.
She loves me. She loves me not.
Exactly. She's like.
So, as you have dropped these, smaller matches, like, I'm going to need a dex save from everyone near the hole.
Okay.
Everyone?
Everyone near the hole.
Alright, that's me, baby. Let's fucking. Okay.
So, while this was happening, I was going to take a peek at the Aether engine. Is that within range, or?
That's one thing you'll actually discover as all this is going on. The Aether engine has been smashed.
Oh.
There are pieces of it still intact, but it looks like someone took a sledgehammer to it. Again, it wasn't a true Aether engine because the one that you dealt with before, it wouldn't have done anything. But this one has been smashed. It does have pieces still intact, but its overall function has been destroyed.
Guys,
if I were to collect the pieces, is there a chance that I could finish this faux Aether engine?
Well, that's a distinct possibility.
I mean, I have the runes burned on me, so you've got.
Oh, it's like an Indiana Jones situation.
Oh my god.
Thank you. Yes!
Then I shall gather the pieces.
All right.
They're still blue.
Where are you storing them?
Just
Just in your bag?
My bag. Yeah, I don't think I have any special.
Just making sure.
holding things.
Because as you store them into your bag, you hear faint whispers.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh yeah, nothing.
What's another voice up
What's
there?
another voice?
Gotta catch 'em all.
I have a basically empty bag of holding, just so you know.
So, here's what happens to the other folks with the baromancy. By the way, Entropy, are you over there or are you over by the furnace?
I'm with Nori.
I need you to make me a deck save as well.
I don't want
I'm
to.
smiling way too much for this game.
There's an ad.
There's an ad?
There was an ad, and I just. Oh, and now we're back. Never mind. Hi.
You said deck save?
Want to break from the ads?
Yep.
I do.
Go to our Patreon. We need to set up a Patreon.
Or just subscribe to the channel.
There's that too.
I mean, subscribing is the first
Entropy with that.
Ooh.
All right. So, as all three of you are looking down, I'm going to imagine that this clicks first for Entropy.
Uh-huh.
This is not
Fire.
the first time I've blown up a building.
True.
Why do you think those girls are in there?
First for.
If I may,
No.
a confined space with a sudden explosion with only two ways out. Backblast. Not a good thing. Entropy just kind of takes a half step back.
He tapped
God.
dances.
Nori, on the other hand, looking straight down, suddenly sees the fire catching and it's rushing up to her face.
And Nori rolled a 4, so.
Can I offer her the help action? Because really, I just want to be like Alistair, just like pulling her away by the collar, just casually, just like.
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
I've given a lot tonight, so
You
this
have.
one's a no.
Fair. Thank you for giving so much.
You
You're
are a very generous and loving DM. Thank you.
Milton, on the other hand, is like, wait, that's no. Boom.
I
So
definitely just
literally
imagine.
Nori's just.
Yeah, I just imagine Entropy just like, oh no, look out.
Oh no, the
She'll
fire.
be fine. She'll be fine. She's a fucking Goliath. She's got it.
Also, Allie, that fire is not blue, and boom, you both get 4d6 in the face.
4D.
Oh no.
13 points
Okay.
of magical fire damage.
13.
Yeah.
Look at
And
that.
since this is magical alchemical fire, because it's alchemist fire, you'll be taking an additional 4d6 until you put yourselves out.
Oh.
Ah.
Because it's burning everything.
Could I just prestidigitate myself until it's out?
No, that prestidigitation does not stop fire damage.
Is there any
Nori's.
water around?
But it can't put out a small fire.
Nori.
Yeah, this is
magical
an
fire, though?
alchemist fire, not a small fire.
I'm
So is this
trying
like the
here.
equivalent of like wildfire in Game of Thrones?
Yeah, or napalm.
Cheers. Nori,
Napalm.
stop ducking and rolling. Just on the ground. Just.
All right. I'm going to need you to make me an aerobics check.
Aerobics check.
An aerobics check.
That's
Yep.
What?
What's a Pilates
Acrobatics?
check?
I didn't say it was. Oh, is it acrobatics? Or...
Acrobatics, aerobics, same thing.
They're not.
No, one of them's taught by Olivia Newton-John.
Yeah.
God.
Athletics. Athletics, please.
Oh, athletics? Oh, so it's
Yeah.
not acrobatics.
Strength or dexterity? Which do you want?
Fucking Christ. Dexterity.
So acrobatics.
There. Acrobatics.
Then I roll.
Do you need an energy drink?
I'm fine, thank you. Go ahead and make your roll,
I
please.
think he needs a lobotomy.
I don't know. I feel like, guys, if anybody's in need of anything here, it's all of us on the bottom. I rolled a.
Do you call us bottoms?
Yeah, I'm a switch. Fuck you.
All right, so
Okay, I do believe.
you got 4.
Yeah,
Allie, what did you get?
Sorry, I was distracted.
It's okay. My failures are distracting. So.
Ryan,
Acrobatics. I don't think I actually have anything
don't talk
to
like
try to
that.
help with this beyond just yeah. I'm just the blue is distracting. The writing is distracting. The not blue is distracting.
The
There's a
fire,
lot.
it's a thing. So you guys take an additional 4d6 on this. 17 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Is there
At
any
this
Can-
water
point,
nearby,
I
or?
was
Yeah,
about to say, at
I
this
was gonna
point,
say,
people
can
can now
we?
help. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
And just so you know, there is no like. Well, actually, let me take a look at the diagram. Yeah, there's a couple of water barrels near you, but again, this is alchemist fire, so you need to do more than just water. Water, dampen, charcoal, things like that. So,
uh,
if you guys want to help, I'm going to need survival checks from the two of you,
Okay.
or three if Entropy wants to help.
I'll help.
Can
They're not so
Allie,
surprised.
because she literally cannot survive anything else, jump into the water?
Wait,
Just to give you an idea of how far of a drop that is
That's-
at least 2 stories down.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Yeah, I mean, it's alchemist fire. It will still burn, and you'll also be taking the fall damage. So,
Hmm.
so we got entropy. Anybody else rolling for
I'm
survival?
rolling.
I
uh,
Whew.
I imagine my
uh,
concentration breaks on silence.
yeah,
Not that that matters right now.
not that it matters. So I will say that thankfully, Milton and Entropy, who know how alchemist fire works, are able to douse the flames on Nori and Ali Kirara. Down in the hole, though, you can see the firelight spreading quickly and the screams of the crew below. That
Hey.
ship is burning.
well, we are like mass murderers at this point.
well, I mean,
Well,
I mean, no, I know
yes.
we had to do it. Like we
I
had
mean,
to do
I
it.
was already one technically, but you know,
Ha,
whatever.
admit
Oh,
it.
fair enough. I forget about your moonlighting job.
murder is a strong word.
What
Killer.
murder?
Yeah.
Murder. Nori suddenly is from New York. It'd be so fucking weird. She suddenly develops a strong Italian New York accent. What? Oh yeah, murder. We died. Sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. I am.
No, guys, it's all on me. It's all good.
It's not. I'm unmedicated.
All right, I guess we just gotta stoke this fire in the factory fire, and then
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not the one on the
If you remember,
Get
the
out.
furnace was being fed raw magic wands.
mhm.
There's still like an entire crate of them. If you chuck the crate in there, that will definitely cause the furnace to overload, and then fireworks.
Should we like do the rest of us get close to the exit? I can like throw the crate of wands. We can skedaddle.
I was gonna say, how much would like a crate weigh?
Well, this is a half crate of wands, so it's about 10, 15 pounds.
Okay. How? mm, couldn't?
You're trying to
I'm
save
trying to-
some of the raw magic wands
No, I have like a couple of them
from
from
earlier.
before. Yeah. How long would we have approximately after like dumping it, would you say?
If you dumped all of them in one go, basically just chuck the whole box, it would take a minute for the wood to start catching fire, so that'd be at least technically about 5 minutes. Then after that, considering the heat already from the magic, this thing would go up in less than 10 minutes.
Okay. And is that enough time to get free of the blast range?
Well, if you remember, there is a magical portal right outside the front door that leads right back to the mansion. That has
Okay.
not closed. That's
Oh,
how
we
Nori
can-
was able to drop off your parents and come back.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Ah.
Yeah, sorry.
Do we
yes,
know
right.
how to
magic
close
portal.
it?
Huh?
Do you know how to close a portal, Gwen?
Uh...
While all
'Cause-
that's going on, Allie just healing words herself.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You are no
After we-
longer smoking of the fire.
Yay. Just the explosion going through that portal. We at least need to clear the area from around that portal. But yeah.
I just want to throw a crate of wands.
You will.
Oh,
All right.
Thank you, Fearless Leader.
Jade will crop up at this point and be like, I know portal magic. I can shut the portal behind us.
Ah, I forgot you were so.
Yay.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Ah.
That's good. All right, let's go
All right.
set off this furnace.
All right. Entropy.
What?
Entropy, in your mind, you're hearing, yes,
What?
yes, entropy. Very good. Throw it in. Let it
Dude,
burn,
you need to fucking chill out because you're making me uncomfortable. This is sounding sexual.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he says
Let it
that
burn.
out
Yes,
loud.
yes.
He says that out loud. Like he's like obviously he's like talking to his patron, he's like looking up, but like
What is sexual about the situation?
my patron's super stoked about us blowing up the thing, but he's like he's really into it. Really into
Oh,
it.
you know what? It sounds like you guys deserve each other then. Your patron sounds like you. Because you are always sexual. I'm sorry. I'm
Why
sorry.
would you say that?
Oh. Oh no.
I thought we were
You know-
friends.
We are. You say sexy things. You say things that are sex. You say things that
Mm-hmm.
mm.
Right. 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 Okay, can we just blow the place up? Get out of here. I want to go home.
So, as Nori chucks the crate into the furnace, the magic sparks start turning everything a kaleidoscope of color and intense heat. The furnace itself begins to violently shake. Just give me a second to just switch this to this. There we go.
We really start looking at towards that portal, am I right, guys?
Violently shake. The various pipes are beginning to burst with heat and steam. There's nowhere where this is going. All the gauges are starting to spin like mad. You all rush through the portal as the entire factory becomes engulfed in a ball of green flame. As you get through the portal, Jade uses a magic word to teach because she's a sorceress. She's not a wizard. Collapses it just as a small gout of green flame comes out, catching her on fire.
Oh no.
Her dress is flame retardant, though, so it just dies on her.
Oh.
Oh. Why couldn't we have gotten some of that? Never mind. I'm grateful for the dress. It's good.
But you have all survived. And as you are standing at the mansion now, you can see across the lagoon that great explosion, mushroom cloud of green flame in the distance.
Everyone jump in the fridge.
Oh my god.
And that also being the case, it is 11:06. We're going to take a small break because more stuff is going to be going on, ladies and gentlemen. Some of us, like myself, are struggling to talk, as well as struggling in other ways. So I need a drink. But we will be back in
What?
15 minutes.
The Vorath voice in the beginning wasn't helpful?
Note to self.
Oh my god.
Allie's
Fire up.
boyfriend will have a sudden and irrevocable change.
Oh no, Sebastian's becoming a werewolf.
Oh no, he's
Oh,
a
God.
hybrid.
Oh no!
That's exactly
Michael?
what they want.
Hey man. All right, we'll be back in 15.
We'll be back in 15. Welcome back, everybody. So, as our adventurers have successfully survived not only a massive ball filled with intrigue, poisonings, dancing across the floor, and social interactions, which would make the most of us introverts scream into a pillow, they also survived the factory of the St. Clouds and burned it to cinders, which seems to be the MO of our dear adventurers.
I mean,
Now,
Did I not walk into this city and immediately say,
pretty much.
listen,
So-
type, okay?
We're nothing if not consistent.
Consistency is key, people. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
The evening is coming to a close, and Jade, with a little bit more pep and vinegar than before, insists that you all stay at the mansion. So you will all now be resting in the ancestral home of the St. Clouds, and I am moving you now to the mansion.
Ooh. We blanching go, blanching. I live up in a mansion.
Thank you, Zeus. Living in a mansion. Stuck in my God. I hate you all so much.
You don't though.
I don't. So I'm actually going to put you. Let me see here. We have two pot. No, you're not going to be in the servants' quarters. You're not going to be in the master bedroom. We're going to put you guys over here. So I am going to move Erin because she cannot move herself. So give me a moment here.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So there is Lori.
Mhm.
Right. And I'm also clicking on the map for everybody else to pop in. Yep.
Oh, that was way zoomed out.
Mhm.
There we go. So.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Pardon me.
Oh.
So.
Mm.
This obviously isn't Quinn's old bedroom. It is the guest bedroom that has been accommodated to allow for multiple people in one go. Quinn, your old bedroom was transformed into a storage closet.
Damn.
Hmm.
It really wow.
Typical.
Mind you, that's a storage closet that's filled with magical artifacts and wonders, but you know.
All right, I'll see you guys later.
You're all resting in the same communal space. The beds, again, they're not exquisite because, again, it was a bit of a rush job to get all of you placed to sleep.
Wait,
That wasn't the servants' quarters, but they are nice.
are we having
It's
a
cozy.
sleepover?
You are having a sleepover. Food is brought directly from the kitchen. A mixture of high-end meats and cheeses, mulled wine so you can sleep easily, and basically everything you would need before you all go to sleep, because I know some of you have been horribly burned, such as Nori and Ali Kirara, and others may just want to rest after burning yet another building down to the ground. So
We had to.
would anyone like to talk or do anything before you all begin your sleep?
is this a wash basin in the corner?
Yes, that is a wash basin. It is also a tub.
Okay.
A communal tub?
Again, it was a rush job.
Any tub is a communal tub if you try hard enough, Aaron.
I think Allie. I think Allie's gonna go over there.
All right.
And draw some water.
This
and just
house
sort
has
of
internal plumbing.
Yep.
A rarity.
Indoor plumbing. It's gonna be big.
Hey, it's a in a magical city. with magic everywhere, magic plumbing, okay? So, but she's gonna try to like nonchalantly look at her
There
reflection.
is a privacy screen, just so you know.
Oh, she's not worried about all that yet. Um,
Okay.
she's just looking down at the water at herself.
Is she singing "What Will My Reflection Show"?
That's exactly where my mind went to. Thank you.
I love you
So,
guys.
you will also notice, dear Ali Kirara, that the writing and the eldritch script had faded once you returned back to the mansion. And looking into the water, you just see your face covered in soot, some light fire burn scarring on the side of your face, hair singed in a couple of places. But you still see you looking right back at you. Wink.
Quinn,
Hmm?
I'd like to speak to you later once everyone's had a chance to settle down and rest. If you don't mind.
Oh, yeah, sure.
And she's just kind of like absentmindedly splashing the water away, like messing up her reflection, and then shuts the water off and just kind of sits there.
No matter what you do, the reflection is always there looking back at you. Even when you're not looking, it's looking at you.
Oh, what? You suck.
Merpow hisses at it.
Yeah, Nori wants to braid Milton's hair.
Okay.
Amazing. She's like, it's like a proper sleepover. We can like do each other's hair and we can like tell each other stories and secrets and play. Oh, we can play games. And she is like just doing this intricate woven pattern.
You're getting a Nordic knot into your hair.
It looks fucking badass. Like pink Viking mohawk.
And
Awesome.
it's great for travel. It's a nice protective
Mhm.
hairstyle.
It is.
Yeah.
And she just looks over at Entropy and goes like, "You're next."
Yeah, on that note, and he's gonna slip out the door, wink at Quinn on his way out, and he's actually gonna go try to find Jade.
Aw.
All right. So you can actually move about, if you will.
Okay. I will do that, and then we can go to like what Quinn's doing and pan back.
I guess that's no to spin the bottle.
Because he's now. I'm gonna leave that open though, so I can see somebody.
I was gonna say, do you need me to like lead the way for you?
Yeah, actually, why not? You and I can have a chit chat. We can have a manly talk.
I'll be. Okay, yeah. I don't sleep, so I'll be back, Ellie.
That's right. I forgot you're one of those.
So you venture out into the
Dedicated.
smaller hall. There is a door above you, by the way. There you go. And you enter into the washroom. So you all have, your own personal bathroom for more than anything else.
Oh my god, we went to the bathroom together. It's like we went to the bar. Yeah, I just don't worry. I'm not your sister's safe. I'm not gonna hurt her. I just.
Oh no, that wasn't.
Oh, I assume. Okay. Oh, you were being genuine. Okay, I thought there was some kind of
Yeah.
like ulterior
No,
motive based off of a distrust of my previous motives and wanting to murder your sister.
I just figured you probably didn't know your way around the house, so.
I do not actually know. I was going to wander aimlessly and open every unlocked door until I found her.
Oh, hello. That's.
As you step out into the main hallway,
Jack Black?
See this gentleman. This is your family's butler, Mr. Robinson.
Mr.
Hey, Mr. Robinson.
Mr. Robinson greets you and says, "Oh, welcome, Master Master Quinn. I was on my way to check to see if you and your compatriots had everything that they needed." On the other side of the hallway is a large animated armor that shifts its head, looking not at Quinn, but at Entropy.
He's just gonna like do one of these.
The head will move to match.
Yeah, he's just fucking with it now. While Quinn's talking to the butler, Entropy is literally just like fucking with this thing.
Hello, Jackie. It's been a long time.
It definitely has, sir. It definitely has. And it is wonderful that you have returned. Oh, my word. So many things have happened. And it is wonderful that you are back. And your return has freed me and the other wait staff from our imprisonment. It is wonderful, sir.
I'm sorry, imprisonment.
Yes, it's been actually quite awful. I've been imprisoned in the lower levels along with many of the waitstaff for the last few months now because of some horrific mimicry were taking over the mansion. We couldn't do anything about it. We were stuck down below. And believe me, I may not have been adventurer, but I did put up my fist at one point and got rather conked on the head for my hard work. And of course the sentries, well, the mimics, that hellion was able to confuse them. They weren't doing their proper jobs. Don't worry, we made sure once the master returned to get them properly taken care of. They're working now.
That's wonderful to hear. Oh, by the way, this is Entropy. Entropy, this is Mr. Robinson. You can call him Jackie if you want.
An absolute pleasure, Master Entropy. Welcome to the estate of the St. Clouds. Is there anything I can get you?
A shot of tequila.
Nope.
Very well. Is there anything I can help you with, Master Quinn?
I was just taking Entropy to see Jade.
Jade is asleep in her chambers. So once you brought her in, the healers have been looking her over. Oh, poor situation, that entire thing. She seems much more her true self, if I may say so. It was definitely much nicer not to have something thrown in my head for not having the proper, spats on my shoes, which has been quite lovely. But she is currently asleep, sir.
Okay. Do you think she's well enough to have a short conversation?
No. Don't worry.
Oh.
I'll catch her in the morning. You know what? Can you do that when she wakes
Okay.
up? Can you hold on. Could you arrange an audience with Miss St. Cloud and myself in the morning when she's feeling well enough?
Oh, I can definitely make sure that happens, provided she has enough pip and vigor to actually get up. But I will make sure that is a possibility, Master Entropy.
Thank you.
Oh, more than welcome. Master Quinn, I believe your father will want to speak to you in the morning as well, but he is currently also retired, along with your mother. If you need anything, the kitchen is currently open. The cook is back to her position. She's been very, very happy, very upset that she was imprisoned along with the rest of us. But if you need anything, just, say the word and Jackie is here.
I appreciate you going along with that. I assume there's well, yeah, they're rich. They have a library, right? Some kind of.
Yes, of course. What you wish to go to the library, sir?
Not right this moment, but I'm sure at some point throughout the night I'll find myself wandering back there.
Oh, of course, sir. If you'll excuse me, I do have the rest of the house to make the rounds and make sure the enchantments are on full alert, as well as the uh, animated armors are working properly. Last thing we want is one of the guardians to misconstrue some of the waitstaff as an invader, and like that last time. Oh, unpleasant business, sir. Unpleasant business. But if you'll excuse me. He
Of
walks,
course.
and the door closes behind him. You are now alone in the hallway. The animated armor is still looking at Entropy.
He's still like,
It's like metal on metal creaking.
Was there anything else you wanted to check out, or should we?
I mean, no, I should, yeah. I wanted to clear the air and shit. I should probably check in with my, that
Right, I was
fucking
gonna
thing.
ask. Now that has been situated, have you had a chance to?
Actually,
Oh.
no. He's been weirdly quiet ever since I told him to stop, like, salivating in my ear about blowing up the factory. Which, thank you, by the way, for being so forthcoming about that.
Mm.
Like that was I appreciate that, and I am glad it didn't come to me killing your family.
I understand.
Not because I
how...
care about them. I care about you, and I feel like it would have made things uncomfortable for you. So yeah, you're good people.
I also appreciate that. I know how tempting their demise must seem, but hopefully now that they're no longer weird clone monster things that are under control of a weird doctor, perhaps they can work on setting some things right.
It'd be nice. The city could be pretty awesome.
Yeah, right.
You know, without all the corruption and pollution.
Put some money back into the city instead of
Yeah,
sending
right?
weapons
I mean,
out of the country.
look at us being idealists. Nah, unfortunately, my
Communism detected.
my flavor of magical sugar baby did not come with perpetual insomnia, so I am going to go faceplant into a bed and let Nori have her way with my hair.
All right.
Please just don't let her accept. You know, I don't even let her have. Let her have her fun. But he's gonna pat Quinn on the shoulder and go back to the room. And he's like, "You're good people."
Nori immediately pounces on it. No, she's excited.
And then he's like, "Oh,
Which one
look,
of you
a
goes
bed."
into? All right, so Entropy goes first. Quinn, as you are following after Entropy, the animated armor will then look over at you, will nod its head slightly, and then return to its post.
I feel like the armor's profiling a little bit. But...
He gives like a little bow and then goes back.
So Nori is braiding Entropy and Milton's hair.
She's braiding it together. No, just kidding.
No.
She's not actually. No, she's not. Jokes.
I believe Allie and Quinn also needed to have a convo.
Yeah, Allie, while everyone's kind of doing their getting ready for bed setup, she's sort of just taking a rag in the water and trying to do what she can medicine-wise for her burns. But
Are you trying to soothe them?
Yeah, mostly. Yeah, she's just, kind of
roll me a
thinking
medicine check,
everything.
please.
Okay. Yeah, while she's doing that, she's kind of just thinking over everything that's happened and like what we're about to go into and everything else, and she's she's got a lot of thoughts. Where is it? There it is.
So, thankfully, your knowledge of damage and things of that nature, you were able to soothe the burns so that they won't scar as badly as they would if you let them fester. So they are cleaned and tended to.
Yeah. Nori, do you want me to look you over? And she just sort of holds up the rag.
Do I want you to bathe me?
Uh,
No.
well, no, not
Okay.
that. I was more
She
concerned
just
about
goes
your
into
burns.
in the bath. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry. You want to look after my butt? I mean, I also, I am druid, right? Like I can do like the little please heal. I mean, if you want to, sure, yeah, you can heal my wounds. Thank you. Can I braid your hair? If you heal my wound, I will braid your hair. Capiche?
So I'm gonna go over and just to kind of not to like prove a point or anything, but just for her to see if she can, at least on Nori, she's going to try to use a healing spell on Nori's burns.
You're using me for guinea pig.
Just be happy to be used, okay?
Not everyone has that kink, okay?
I mean,
Nori
bruh.
probably does. Let's okay.
Very
Yeah.
wild shapes into a guinea pig. No?
You make the little like whistle
She
squeak
can.
noise that they do.
There is a Nordic guinea pig. It is
Yeah.
a breed.
A specifically a Nordic guinea pig. It has to be. Okay, sorry.
So,
It has
your
dreads.
healing word does help the wounds, but as you know, with alchemist fire, the burns they take a lot more than just simple magic to clean and to heal. Alchemy fire is designed to scald and burn chemically. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
So uh once that's done, Allie just sort of goes, um, well, uh, it's a little better. Um,
Yeah, no, yeah. They no longer look like my skin is trying to bubble up out of itself like stew, which is nice.
yeah. I'm
You okay? You seem a little like after everything. Are you good? Is everything okay? Everything good?
uh
The ether engine bonked you on the head a little too hard?
I'm not sure yet.
You're not sure if you got bonk or you're not sure you okay.
No, and she just sort of like holds her hand up so the runes are seen.
Can Nori see
Um,
Yes, Nori can see the runes are like burned into her skin.
that? Oh, that is new? That is new, yes. You just have
yeah,
so many things happening with you sometimes, like to the
I
sticky black fingers and then like the, like I'm never sure what's going on.
yes,
Okay,
and I am sorry.
or what?
I, I'm the cleric of the death god. Like I'm the one who should be making sure that we all get out of places alive. Um, and she just sort of waves her hand. Uh, it, I tend to be the one you guys have to protect, or the one who does something foolish, and we lose things, or I don't know how much I've helped in the grand scheme of it, and now we're about to embark on this adventure to this kingdom that I should theoretically be able to help navigate all of you through, but the reality is um I may be a burden there too because of my um unfavorable position in a lot of things there. So I am sorry.
Or is it like the puppy thing? Like, you do know that you just healed my burn, or mostly healed. Like, you know
Yeah,
that
but
that's a
it's
useful thing, right? Like, that is not something that is burdensome. You
yes,
also, like, are pretty smart. You are good with like social stuff. Like, you are princess. You like know how to be like, yes, hello, good morning. Oh, like that's you. You are good at that. I don't know how to do that. So like in those situations, you are useful, yes. And you are also, I mean, yeah, like I wouldn't mind being healed a little bit more, but like at the time, it doesn't even matter. I am built like brick shit house. It does not. You are not burdened. Has anybody made you feel like you are burdened?
well, I mean, not really. I just looking at kind of you, like you said, you're the, you know, as you
Brick shit house.
eloquently,
Yes.
yes, is
You can say
the
it.
strong one.
Mhm.
And, you know, Quinn is the, genuinely speaking, he is the smart one. Um,
He does have like
he has a bit of an advantage on that front. Um, and Milton is our
stabby one.
stealthy one, yes. And Entropy is our very enigmatic one.
It is
And
works for Elmo.
unpredictable.
That also works, yes.
Um, adds a chaos to the situation, and I just, I just don't feel like I should be able to heal your burns, at least. And I can't.
That is okay. It's I think it is very natural and might I say maybe a good thing to have limits on, what you can and
Well,
like if you were like, some all powerful like you could heal everything, it would be a little I mean it would be very useful, don't get me wrong. Like that'd be wow. But like also it'd be a little bit like Jesus Christ, calm down. Jesus Christ. It'd be like good gods, calm down.
I,
Like it would be a little
I mean, it is a,
you
I guess I do have a talent for attracting the unfavorable, um, so
hey,
that other people don't get attached to it. So I guess that's a good,
you are not boredom. Okay? It is important to me that you know this.
yes. Thank you.
Okay. And if anybody does make you feel like that, you can come, like you can say something. You don't have to feel like this. This is not good to have caring always. Mad-Eye Modi, grandma, always was like, if you have anything wrong, you can always say it to me. And it is good because it gets off chest. Then you can carry other things, makes you stronger. You unburden yourself so you can carry other stuff, other people maybe. But you are not disadvantaged to group. You don't you help more than anything.
That is very good advice for those in our audience.
Therapy with Nori, let's
Therapy with
go.
Nori.
And then so
And
after this very genuine and heartfelt speech, can I braid your hair now?
Yes, you can. Just can we do it in a way that sort of, as she kind of indicates the burn that got up into her hair, can we like do something about?
Yes. And she'll do like these side swept, like they look like little side swept braids, almost like Mel's hair from Arcane, where it's like kind of covering half her face. Little braid updo. She's like,
Mel
this
is
is
so beautiful.
I know, right?
So beautiful.
I have a crush on every single. Sorry, off topic. I have a crush on every single woman in Arcane. Okay, thank you.
I know, but she's so like accessorized.
Right? I don't know. I'm a Savika fan. I love Savika.
There's no wrong answer there.
Agreed.
That
Unless
makes
it's Victor.
honestly that is on like on brand for you.
Yeah.
You want a woman that could pick you up and throw you. Am I wrong? Look at me and tell me that I'm wrong. Because
You're
like
wrong.
you and Malachi have the same taste in women.
Malachi, if I threw on a picture of Rhea Ripley, we
exactly. Every time, every fucking
You-
time, these
Wait.
two see a picture of they're fighting over her.
She's okay. Listen, she's okay. Listen, here, just listen.
It's like cue up Brandy and Monica's "The Boy Is Mine."
So,
Okay.
your hair is done up. Is there anything else you wish to do before you go into your meditative state for 4 hours?
More therapy, perhaps.
Well, like I said, she wants to talk to Quinn once everybody, because she knows Quinn doesn't sleep.
Yeah.
She's just she wants to talk to him once everyone else has settled down and gone to bed and whatever. Yeah.
So, that being the case, Milton,
Yes.
what are you doing now after your hair is braided? Do you just crash to bed, or is there anything you want to do or talk to anyone?
Milton. Milton is she after she gets her hair done, she's just gonna go look around the room real quick, look at any important exits and whatnot, and then she's gonna crash. She's tired.
There's only the one entrance, and she crashes. And right next to her pillow is a rose. No, just kidding. No, I'm kidding.
Don't you
Oh, the
fucking
fuck?
do that tonight.
No. The rose is in her hair. No.
That's even worse.
What if the real roses were the friends she made along the way?
Aw.
Aw.
God, that's so sappy, and I love it because it's true.
I
You're
hate
not
you.
Okay, so just want to make sure. Allie, Quinn, the floor is yours. The sounds of the mansion have dulled. Outside is just the lapping of the waves and the sounds of the night animals.
Quinn. Allie pulls the brick and the piece of wood out of her bag of holding and sort of lays them in front of him. Do you see anything?
I see a brick and a piece of wood.
Breaks up.
Yeah, okay. Do you read anything on these?
Quinn, would you be so kind as to roll me a wisdom save? Wonderful. So, looking at these two, brick, plank of wood. Nothing strange, nothing odd. Wait a minute. Scroll work. starts forming on the face of the brick and the plank of wood. Eldritch script. You're able to read parts of it because it seems as if it is fading in and out of reality. The brick, murder, lies, loss, forgotten. The plank of wood is a little bit more esoteric. Quinn, have you read anything good recently? You may want to look into the works of Sutter Kane. It is such a pleasant read. I find myself curled up next to a dead body and musing over its writings for hours at a time. The body's named Pookie, by the way. Yeah, I did that just to fuck with you, Aaron.
Okay, he didn't say what I thought he said.
Yes, he did.
So, the brick says murder, lies, lost, forgotten, and the plank of wood is giving me a book review.
It's a good reads.
It's a
Something about
Oh.
Sutter Kane.
Yes. Okay, so as she pulls out the letter, I haven't read this yet. This was behind the brick. There was a lot of other things written around the bricks. I just figured one would be enough for anything that we might need to figure out. I don't know, but I figured I could read this with you in case anything insane happens, because I also saw everything in blue and there were weird people, and the plank also said I should write to my mother and something about Sutter Kane.
Okay.
I think I'm going insane.
Well, well.
It does
We've
make me feel
seen-
better that you can also read the brick and the piece of wood. So that did help.
Right. I found that the more I learn about magic, the more the definition of insanity it tends to elude me. Let's open this letter.
Okay.
So, Allie, I take it, or Piku, Allie's going to open the letter.
Yeah, and she's gonna lay it out so they can both read it together.
The paper is blank, which is odd. Why would someone hide a letter, a blank piece of paper, behind masonry and covered it up? As your hand with the Eldritch script holds the paper, the script moves off your fingers and like ink bleeds into the paper. Just a moment. There we are. And words start to form. And it reads as thus. My dear Denny, this will be my last letter to you, my dear old friend. I am making my final attempt into the lake. The Dark Elves aren't happy that I'm here, but the writings won't end for me, Denny. The writings never seem to end for me, Denny. I need to enter the lake, Denny. The Shadow King speaks through words, but not through words, Denny, and then calls to me. My writings that I left for you, I hope that they're safe. But I must go now into the waters. I will find what I'm searching for, Denny. And then I will come back. Oh, what happy conversations we'll have. Yours truly, Sutter Kane.
Never mind.
Hey, Quinn,
Mm-hmm.
if this is talking about the lake that I assume is being talked about, there are things in Slovenia that cannot be allowed out. We've and consider everything that we've already dealt with. That's not as impactful a statement as it probably should be, but I need to stress, if this person went into the lake and survived that, the Shadow King is very powerful and dangerous. Whatever could come out of that lake is I'm not liking our chances right now. If it survived, if he survived, if he tried to get out of Slovenia. After that, it's it told me I should write my mother, and that it's the board, the wood board. And it was happy that I hadn't. Should I what do you think? Should I contact her? I can now.
How? By what means exactly?
Oh, I can send now. I can just contact her. I don't know if she'll be thrilled, but
I mean,
I don't know if
Quinn, are you looking at the plank?
or
the letter?
I can.
they're kind of all on the table.
Well, that's why I'm asking him.
Oh, then yeah. Yeah, I'm looking at the plank, sure.
So, as Allie is holding the letter, you notice that it seems like ink is dropping from the letter onto the plank. And more words begin to form. She's beginning to lose it, Quinn. Parts of her are already becoming lost. She needs to be something, Quinn, but at the same time, parts are dripping away. My dear Quinn.
I don't like the way this wood is talking to me.
Well, maybe you could.
Is the wood making you uncomfortable?
You could come back and talk to it in the, like tomorrow. Morning wood.
Yeah.
Um.
Morning wood is the best wood.
Mm-hmm.
I've just had a cup of coffee. Maybe.
I mean, the late night wood seems serviceable, but
No, the late night wood is unhinged.
that's true. It's actually kind of just going off the walls right now. I don't honestly, like, normally I would say, hey, speak to your mother. But now, like, I don't. The fact that it came from this wood, I feel like this wood has ill intent. Like, it's being very, like, antagonistic towards us. Is that not a vibe that I'm picking up? Like,
Bad one.
Oh, Piku, we can't hear you.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm concerned about, because what if me sending a message to my mother like, "Hey, be worried about whatever could be in this lake," takes her there and it was all a trap in the first place, and now all of Sylvania's weakened because, you know, the matron's fucking daughter is no longer there, you know, leading the
He's fraying,
you
Quinn.
know, just
He's
the
falling apart.
how about instead of all that, just say, "Hi, Mom. How's it going? Just wanted to check in." Just for your own kind of sake.
um yeah. Let me take a moment. You said the runes leaked onto the paper, so are they no longer on me?
Do you put the paper down?
Well, I mean, she'll put the paper down to pull out a different piece of paper to try to, like, figure out what she's gonna specifically send.
The paper is blank, and the runes are back where they were.
That's a charming discovery. Yeah, and she's just gonna start scribbling on a piece of paper in her native tongue, like her native script, because she's panicked a little bit and doesn't know what to do. So unless he can read that, let's see.
Can I try something really quick?
By all means.
Allie,
Yes?
can grab my hand with your ruined hand?
Rude.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I just want to try something.
Okay, just don't try to channel magic through it, because that's how I kind of almost myself. Okay. As she holds his hand.
As your hands reach for each other, the runes move like tendrils
Oh.
and latch on.
Oh.
The corruption that was in your arm wraps around Quinn's hand as well, and you are now bound to each other.
No.
I'm going to need both of you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
All according to plan.
Good. I know Allie just said don't channel magic through this thing, but she has had at least the dark ooze corruption situation a lot longer than the aether runes, and she wants to, like, mentally try to pull that back into herself as best she can while this whatever is happening is happening.
All right, well, let's see how you roll on the wisdom save, and that will dictate the other.
Okay. Because she didn't want to hurt Quinn.
Oh, dear. Oh, my.
Bye, Quinn.
Hold on.
You did get inspiration from Hamish.
I mean, hey.
I did.
Don't. It's okay. It's all right. The dice tell a story. Let's see where the story takes us.
Okay.
All right. So,
hey, I have a heartfelt thing about, like, I feel like a burden with Nori, and then it's like, oh, let's just go and corrupt Quinn.
Quinn's been corrupted before. He's fine. Rub some dirt on him, buddy. He's been corrupted before. This ain't his first rodeo.
Could use a bit more corruption, you know?
We've been telling him.
He's got Siri. You know what? He's got
More
Siri.
corrupt. Yeah.
He's fine. He's fine.
Guys, where's Ryan's glasses?
Oh God.
Unclasping hands, the two of you are pulled from this realm to one more. Not the astral plane, not the plane of the fair and intelligent Siri, patron of knowledge that we have come to love and know, but to a dark and twisted place where reality seems to be turned in on itself. The two are standing on a distant hill looking out over a great black lake. And at the center is a fortress wrought from nightmare and dreams, rending the soul with its very presence, for it should not be, but it is. The two can see now past the walls, past the halls of screaming madmen, and lost to a chamber made of crystals, streaked with the wailing souls of the lost and damned. And upon that distant throne, a figure bathed in gray and white, with eyes as deep as 1,000 years, staring at the two of them. With thin, bloodless lips, it smiles. Hello, sister. Come and join me, and bring your friends. I yearn for you to join my court. Things move underneath the pallid skin. World shifts. Another figure stands on one hand of the throne. Your dear professor, Dr. Hellion, with his notes. Ah, how wondrous, how unexpected. I will make sure to write this down for later. And on the other, another figure who looks like a relative of our dear Quinn. Almost like his father, but not quite. Similar, but more twisted. Hello, nephew. I can't wait for you to tell Denny. Remember, my writings are to die for. And you are pulled back, your soul being rent in two. Yes, Siri protects the Starheart, but even a patron can't stop all things. Your hands break. The runes are still upon our dear Ali Kirara's hand. But Quinn, those who touch madness find themselves touched by madness. A partial bit of corruption for our dear Quinn.
Allie immediately starts looking over his hand. She's trying not to grab his hand, but is doing that kind of look around his hand thing.
It's corruption.
Is it like the Black Tenderly corruption?
Black Tenderly. It's not the runes. It's Black Tenderly.
Okay.
Tendrils of darkness. There.
Okay, but the runes didn't.
They did not transfer. No.
Transfer. Okay. Oh, okay. We can fix this. We can fix this. The black stuff is attracted to me. Maybe we can focus and meditate and maybe pull it back into me and off of you. Why are you looking interested in that?
Hmm?
Stop. Whatever is in your head,
Well,
whatever voices you start hearing, okay, that aren't Siri, okay, don't listen to them. They're not great. They're not there for your best interest. Um,
no, of
uh,
course. It's just academic curiosity. I'll be honest, I was kind of hoping for the opposite. I was thinking like maybe I could get the rune, and that way that was one less thing you had to stress about. Um,
yeah,
but it
yeah,
was a little different.
oh, okay. If you start thinking you should kill people, don't. Don't
Have
mess
you
with
been
my.
thinking about killing people this whole time?
So the thing is, my necromancy magics have certain criteria to function, such as dead bodies. So,
Hmm.
like it's kind of I've kind of just assumed that was par for the course. And that's just kind of amplified with the corruption thing, like darker urges and things like that. And I don't fully understand your warlock situation in comparison to that. So just cover all bases. Don't kill people. If you think you're gonna kill people, feel free to like let me know so I can sanctuary someone or something. I can still do that.
Um, okay. Uh, I'm sure it won't come to that. I
And don't
mean,
touch my staff. That seems to not make it any better. The Vivianite situation might have something to do with it. I'm not totally, or maybe it's just because it's a necromantic staff and it's corruption. Or maybe it's just me. I don't know, but just to be safe,
okay.
let's not touch that.
So, just curious again. So, what things does it react to anything aside from the the ooze, or was that kind of the only thing that you've noticed so far?
I've strictly noticed the ooze is attracted to me, since the corruption thing started for sure, and like I said, my staff, I heard more voices from my staff, but that could be totally coincidental because the corruption thing kind of started like around the same
My
time,
staff is
like
pretty normal, so.
so it could be nothing. I suddenly feel like some eldritch being staring very closely to my soul, and it's very upsetting. Um,
Oh yeah, you kind of get used to that after a little while.
okay. Um,
When,
Hmm.
as you're looking at the corruption on your hand, you'll start to notice something. It's as if the corruption is moving under your skin, but it's not moving up your arm. No, it's being moved down your hand to your palm, forcing itself into shapes, forcing itself into matching runes. And you have an interesting compulsion to look at those pieces of the Aether engine you have.
And the whole time he's having this thing, Allie's just like freaking out, like, yeah, and I'm really sorry I wasn't telling you about my weird dreams that I've been having, because that was kind of it, and now it's just more than
They
that,
murder
and now
dreams?
you've seen, well,
Or...
well, the murder dreams, but yeah, well, it's not really murder dreams, but like, the whole like being able to see my brother and him being like, hey sis, like, come join me in my murder cult. But now you've seen it, so maybe it wasn't so much of a dream, and I should have been telling you guys this whole time. And what are you doing?
Hey, it's totally fine.
Allie
Everything's gonna be
now
good.
sees the runes on his hand too.
Yeah, it's see now
See, this
it's
is what I'm
matching. We
this
can
is
tell
what
people we got
I'm
matching tattoos. It's fine. Yeah.
um can I can I uh do you a favor? Maybe we don't mess with anything tonight. We just you don't sleep. Maybe you go lay down and not touch anything that maybe the intrusive thoughts. Maybe don't do the intrusive thoughts, whatever it is that's making you want to touch that while I'm having a little bit of a freak out.
Oh no, I mean I'm just probably just gonna do some reading.
The box, Quinn. It's right there. The pieces so easy to put back together. You're a smart, smart man, Quinn.
I'm
Allie
gonna work on
opens
some
her
puzzles.
Allie opens her bag of holding and starts putting the brick and the letter and everything in there, and she's still gonna work on her letter to her mom or her sending to her mom in a second. But right now she's just like kind of opening the bag invitingly towards Quinn, just like, you know, maybe this is a puzzle for the morning. Maybe Entropy is good at puzzles too and could help, uh, or or something. I don't know. I just don't know if that thing when it was together did this and now we're having, like I almost blew myself up. Maybe we don't
Oh, he doesn't have the pieces out. They're tucked away in his bag.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you pulled
Yeah,
them
that was
out.
talking inside his head.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so she's like putting stuff away then. And she's like, okay, 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 okay. Um, I should, I should, I should, I need to warn my mother. I need to well she's if she already knows then it's just going to be a string of things
Yeah,
in response.
just it's all right. Just check on her. Let her know you're okay and we're on our way. Well, not immediately, but we will be on our way fairly soon.
Okay, okay,
As soon as we
okay.
free a dragon.
Yes. Um that's a good puzzle for us to
Can we bring the dragon with us?
figure.
No, he's probably not. He's probably tired.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love Quinn so much.
Quinn,
Can we bring the
how do you talk to your mother?
Um, not often.
I don't.
With respect. What do you mean?
So the last time I spoke directly to my mother, it was uh
Go ahead, sum up how that went.
eh. It's gonna come up again. Um in the view of my society, I'm still a child because I failed at my trial. So,
I'm also considered not far from a child.
yes. And I'm sure it's been mentioned before, but it's a little more than that in the sense of you know, family disgrace and things. You're like, you understand that. And I just
dragon?
You being a disgrace and
You're
all.
also a
Right.
disgrace to your family.
Right.
and um I wasn't specifically banned or not banned, but like kicked out, banished, anything like that. But I was uh given the option to follow a priest of Rothadius to learn that stuff because he spoke up for me, or basically get locked in a cellar until I'm ready to take my trial again because I can't not literally a cellar, just like I'm the only one in my family line who has ever failed.
Right. I get that.
And my mother is a very proud woman of a martial variety.
Hmm.
I don't know what to say past "Hey Mom," and I'm not even sure that's right.
Hmm. Well, I can't. Obviously, I can't
I
speak
should
for
use her
you,
full title,
but
right?
right. Well, I could. You could always do it. I mean, the way I address my letters, or generally, uh, dearest Lady Saint Cloud, um,
She just like scratches what she already wrote and starts writing.
I hope you are well. As is your empire. Respectfully, Quinn St. Cloud.
I mean, I can't say that, but
Your son.
I'll work on that, and then if I could have you read it over before I send, just so I don't like. I should probably write this in common, huh?
I mean, whichever language you of your choice.
Allie would know that her mother refuses to speak the common tongue.
Yes, but handwriting a letter for proofreading.
Oh,
her mom doesn't need to know that.
Yeah.
It's like her mom doesn't need to know.
Wait, what language is it?
Dothraki?
Basically Drow, Dark Elf. Yeah.
Does that fall under Elvish?
That does fall under Elvish. It's just another dialect version of it.
Okay, then yeah, I can follow along.
More or less.
A lot more emo, a lot more, dark eye
wait a
shadow,
minute.
all that kind of shit.
It's
Oh,
the
yeah,
same thing, but it's in Gothic.
Oh, you know what? You should write
It's
it like.
in Times New Gothic.
She's writing an
Just-
apology, right? So she'd be like, "Where are you? I'm so
Silas?
sorry."
It's just dripping reading.
It's like,
No, yeah, I can ritual cast comprehend languages, so that's
1, 2, 3.
I forgot I could do that.
So, just her title is already 6 of my 25 possible words. So, there may be threat. I don't want to sound like an imbecile. She'll.
All right, I think that's 12.
Let's see. House Clavog. Let's see. And she like scratches off half of it. I have come into disturbing information relating to the lake. Lake, the Shadow King. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Well, I can't call him brother. My mother takes quite offense at that. Butcher. She'll understand the limitness of it, I'm sure. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 23. And 24. What's a single word that means be careful?
Yowza.
I cannot say that to my mother.
a one letter. Sorry, wait, a one letter.
One
Wait,
word.
One
Oh,
word
I'm like, oh,
that
Or-
means be careful.
Caution.
Oh, that's good.
Caution's a good one. Okay, so we'll see.
Safe. Oh no.
Caution
Yield.
and
Road work ahead. Yeah.
okay. How does this sound? How does this sound? I just want to make sure I get all the information across. Hi, Lady Lalantra of House Clouddog. I have come into disturbing information relating to the lake, the Shadow King, Butcher, and Hellion. Caution, Alicurata. Because, I mean, I'm... It's been a while since I've seen her. Maybe she doesn't recognize my voice in her head. That'll be a first.
Too many words. Lake, butcher, hellion, kill, caution, danger, bad.
Okay. Okay, so,
Why
what
use
if I...
many words when less word?
So what if I say,
How are you?
I'm so sorry.
Ah,
I cannot
I'm so
sleep.
sorry. I can't think tonight. And you know what? I miss you.
I... Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4.
You can end it with.
And I can add... There we go. How's this then? Actually, I should put this... And she's like scratching and scribbling and marking. Whole title, disturbing information relating to Lake, Shadow King, we'll get rid of that. The Lake, Shadow King, Butcher, and Hellion, Black Ooze, Caution, High Alert, Aliculata. Does that get it across?
send it. Print.
Okay, so she sits and she casts sending, and the verbatim is to her mother. Hi, Lady Lalantra of House Cloudbog, disturbing information relating to Lake, Shadow King, Butcher, and Hellion, Black Ooze, Caution, High Alert, Aliculata.
The number you call.
Allie, Piku, do me a small favor and roll me a wisdom save, if you please.
You know, I should be really good at that. First of all, there's sending for any other
yeah.
verbiage you may need for it.
No, it's all good.
Wisdom.
And it's a save.
I'm using inspiration here, please.
No? Okay.
I'm not doing a nat 1 today. Okay, 17.
Oh my.
So,
9.
as
I know.
as you were sending that message and you finished it, you look over what you wrote. You're noticing a couple things. You didn't use your mother's full title. You just said, "Hello, Mother." Hellion is missing from that entire sentence. And also, "Love you sweetly" was added in.
What is their strong words?
Well, thankfully,
Hellion's just stirring the pot over here.
If that one had stayed, oh, I had plans.
yeah. So thankfully, what is written,
Hey, yo.
the paper doesn't matter. The paper is drafting because it's all in her head.
But that's the thing. You assumed you said one thing.
Okay. Quinn, what does this say to you? And she holds the paper out.
It has the gist of what she was saying before, but again, doesn't use her mother's title, just says, "Hey, Mom." Hellion's name is missing from it, as well as an added, "Loving you sweetly."
Wow. I would never, but hey.
Okay. Well, I've never
Props
had,
to you.
I've never had, a familial or an informal relationship with my mother. So even if I said those things, that has to trigger something for her. Like that
Speaking of triggers,
like it'll be okay. though, right? And she can respond back,
Get a
if she
throbbing in
wants
your head.
to.
And you get the following response. Daughter, this familial tone is beneath our station. Do not communicate again until you correct this.
I'm sure it'll be fine. I mean, we don't. Maybe she's sleeping and she won't even get the message for like some time, or maybe she'll get it and like interpret it. Maybe she'll be like, "Oh,
She focused on
clearly."
the informal tone
Oh,
and lack of etiquette.
she already got back to you.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Um, she's a brilliant strategist. She wouldn't just throw possible warnings away for no reason. I'm sure she'll at least look into it in the morning. Like you said, it's late. It's
We get another message.
Oh my gosh.
Daughter, what did you tell your mother? Why is she screaming? What happened? Love, Father.
See, Father, I do have a somewhat informal relationship with, and he messaged me too. So maybe I should have messaged him in the
Why
first
didn't
place.
you direct
Why
the
did I message my mother?
Message. Sister, what is going on? Why is mother ranting and breaking things?
Oh my god, it's the sending group text.
Oh my
It's the sending
Another
family
message.
group text.
Oh my god.
What is going on? Father has been stabbed now.
What?
What is going on?
What? Wait. Whose voice was that one?
Oh, that was your middle sister. The first one, okay. First one was from your elder brother. Second one was from your middle sister. And by
Okay.
elder brother, the one that, you guys met in Sayre. That one.
Do you want to?
So it went father, brother, sister.
Yep.
Okay. Stabbed? That's not her whole message. She's saying that out loud to, like, just as if Quinn could hear everything that just went on in her brain.
I have no context for. Is this what it sounds like talking to me? If there's a washroom just over, if you wanna,
No.
Message. I have been stabbed. Daughter, we will deal with this when you get home. You know your mother's rules.
Don't speak to me with affection. How dare you?
Would I have any context of if mother is the one who stabbed him?
Your mother's a very violent woman when she's
Okay. Okay.
This is the first time
So
she's
the
stabbed
fact
me.
that he messaged back and was like, "We'll talk when we get home," that kind of cleared up her brain of like, okay, there wasn't a sudden ambush in the house. It was just mother.
Yeah, it's just mom.
Okay.
Wait,
Message. Daughter, I thought I had raised you better than to use such curt language when you are messaging me. I have stabbed your father. He's fine. That's the last message.
Were they sending just message or were they sending? Like, can I respond?
They were just sending message. You
Okay.
can respond, but you'd be using another spell.
Okay,
Basically,
yeah.
they just blasted you back at what's going on.
Yeah. Okay. She's like kind of like bobbing her head while she's listening to all these messages and just like, oh, okay. Oh, yes.
I'm just gonna let you have a moment, and I'll just.
Oh no, sorry. The version that you read on the paper is apparently the version that I sent, and my mother got very upset by the informal nature, stabbed my father, and now my brother, my sister, and well, one of my sisters and my father messaged me, just letting me know, hey, mother's on a rampage. Why'd you do that? And yeah, they're fine. They're fine. Everything will be fine.
Makes so much sense why you are the way that you are now.
Maybe when we get into Slovenia.
Not Slovakia.
I don't know why I said that.
It's all good.
We could be stopping, a little pit stop.
Yeah, it's just a little side country.
Why not?
The food's amazing.
Yeah. Maybe when we get to Slovenia, we don't mention that you guys know me immediately. Until the matter of the urgency of why we're there is expressed effectively. And then we can worry about whether
Right. I'm sure we can find a cover story by then.
well, I mean, considering half my face is burned, I was just gonna walk around in a veil or some sort of mask or something for a while, and that'll be enough. A lot of us younger Dothraki looks very similar when we're covered up.
Sounds like a plan.
I'm gonna go to sleep now.
Okay.
Okay.
Sleep well.
Thank you for talking with me. This was helpful. I'm
Yeah,
sorry
no
for
problem.
traumatizing your brain with whatever that vision thing was.
Um,
That was my brother, not the one that messaged me, but my other brother. Don't mention that that's my brother when we're there either.
the other one was apparently my uncle.
Oh,
So
um,
but
yeah.
we'll figure that out later.
Yeah.
Allie, as you turn to bed,
Mm-hmm.
on your pillow
Is a rose.
Sorry, what?
Is a rose.
Oh, I didn't hear that part. Sorry. No, this is worse. So, as you look towards your pillow, out of a dark flare of fire appears a letter with your house's symbol on the wax
She
seal.
got a howler.
Where have you been?
Oh god.
It does have your mother's personal stamp on it as well.
A look of disappointment.
Which could mean nothing.
It could just be her default face.
I have 3 options. My first option is to cast silence on the room and then open it just in case. Second option is to just open it. And third option is to walk out of the room and open it.
Actually, you have a fourth option.
To just pretend I didn't see it and go to sleep.
Exactly. Now you get it.
Avoidance.
Leave her undelivered.
Just seen but unopened.
Actually, yeah. Do that.
Do these letters have like
Red receipts?
tracking? Yeah, like red receipts on them. Like, would she know that I had read it?
It's your mother. What do you think?
I very carefully open the seal.
Seal opens, and the letter folds itself out. It is a detailed guide on the proper etiquette within your house, from everything from how you address your mother, how you send messages, who you speak to, how it's done, the proper times. Basically, a how-to guide of etiquette
She
was
sent
sent
you
to
the-
Fun.
The
So
employee
here's what I'm gonna
handbook.
need. Here's what I'm gonna need from you, Master DM. I'm gonna need a full scrolled out document mailed to me by next week.
Is email perfectly fine? Because I could whip it up for you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Wonderful.
As long as you get it like printed, even if it's just like spiral bound.
Why would I?
I mean, I could print it here and
That's
make
what I
the
mean. I was
prop.
talking to Piku. Ryan, I'm not even
Oh,
talking to you. Shut the fuck up.
Sorry, sorry, I logged out for a second. What's happening?
Allie got a
Uh,
etiquette 101
Yeah.
book, basically,
Great.
from her mother.
Your parents sound like fun. We're gonna go visit them?
I think I have the second edition version of that up in the,
Okay, between
the
both of
library.
your families, we're fine. What the
I mean,
fuck?
to
Did you
be
two?
perfectly frank, my cousin is the outlier
You're
in
not
our
Frank.
society.
You're Allie. Sorry.
Just, yeah. Allie just sort of sits there with the etiquette paper and just like, she's never gonna forgive me. Anyway, she just puts it in her bag of holding with everything else that she owns and lays in bed and starts her trance, petting Merpow like an emotional support snake.
Uh, rest finally comes for some, but not for everybody.
Like honk schnooing.
And I do see a certain Quinn making his way downtown. Quinn,
Fast.
what are you doing?
He was way downtown, walking fast.
And yes, Mr. Robertson is back there.
Um, I is there a room dedicated to practicing magic and working on magical artifacts?
Excuse me. Why, yes, Master Quinn, there is, of course, the library itself, which is very well equipped for magical experimentation.
Right. Could you meet me there and swing by the library and pick up everything you have on uh elder magic and ether engines?
Aether engines. I believe that there were a few tomes in reference to that. Mind you, two of them have been gone for some time. I believe we have at least one left. I will take a look.
Right. Also, if there's anything on adapting modern magic to replicate uh ancient results, if that's such a thing.
So, magical reinterpretation.
There we are.
By all means, sir. I will bring. Do you want me to bring it to you, or just find it for you and have it prepared in the library?
If you could have it brought to the experimentation room,
Well, again, the experimentation room and the library are in the same spout.
then just lay them out for me and I'll get to them.
As you wish, sir. And he disappears into a room, and you're alone again in the hallway.
Quinn is going to head to the, or I guess follow.
Oh yeah, by all means.
I
Right
wasn't
over
sure
here.
how much. Just through here.
No, down the hallway.
Oh, sorry. I was kind of zoomed in. I can't really.
Nah, it's all good. I'm currently clicking where you'd have to go.
Ah, okay.
Yep. So you step first into a large reading and waiting room of sorts. Basically, this is where you would take a book and come and sit and read and have a conversation of sorts. Also, some slight experimentation. Robinson returns with a couple of books. This is the one tome that we have on magical interpretation, as well as modern equivalents of ancient spells, and of course the one remaining tome we have on Aether engines. It's if I remember correctly, your father was not much of a fan of the works. The other two books, well, have been gone for some time, and it's more or less an incomplete set. But what can you do?
I understand. Thank you, Jackie. That will be all for now.
Very well, sir. And he will leave.
All right, and Quinn is going to start taking out the pieces and getting to work.
As Quinn takes out the shards, something wondrous happens. Like magnet tiles, the shards latch and connect, all under the control of Quinn's one hand. The assembly seems easy. Little effort, truly. And even though there are pieces missing, it was shattered. Energy sparks between the fragments. Within a matter of time, the shell has been restructured. Parts that were broken off that have no cast to hold them to are floating in electrical fields suspended in the air. They speak to your soul, Quinn.
What are they saying?
These are but fragments. A poor attempt at a greater work. So much to be discovered. The books you read are very basic academia. They are, of course, references. They're not manuals on how to do certain things, like interpreting ancient magic to new ones. It's more on the theory of these things. If you want something more direct, you would probably have to go to the Wizarding Citadel itself, back in town. Hopefully find something within those catacombs and passageways. Can you roll me investigate really quick?
Sure. Anyone?
I just love that you roll so high.
I want to believe something.
Flipping through the tome, the runes bleed out upon the papers once more. And little notes start cropping up in the ledges and in the fine areas. This is useless. This doesn't help me. Potentially interesting, but little practical use. On the last page of the tome discussing Aether engines, it says, I can't believe Denny is upset that I am putting so much effort into this. I'll find the answers I seek. Let him spin in politics. I have a greater destiny. S.K.
Okay, then I guess lastly he's just gonna look around amongst the books for any texts by Sutter Kane.
Roll me investigate with advantage.
$26.
Walking through the family library, there's no particular tome that has the writings of Sutter Kane, but pieces of paper stuffed in between books and under scrolls. The first one seems surprising. That must have been luck. But then comes another, and another, and another. And before you know it, you have at least 10 pages worth. They all react to the runes on your hand, revealing detailed writings. You've seen writings like this before. Dr. Hellion's writings. Of course, it's different handwriting. It's not the same person. The voice is different. That same mania is there. The same hints. Their ideas are meeting, not quite connected. They are on a similar path. How close do you think you can get, Mr. St. Cloud? And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it is 1:09. It is also time for us to call it there. And next time, the morning will come. The days will brighten. And I believe that there is a date with a cute dragonborn waiting in the wings.
What?
Shopping montage.
Shopping montage.
Actually, after where everybody goes on their shopping trip.
Nori-chan. Nori-chan. So.
We will all braid your hair.
There we go.
Oh my god.
That, of course, also being the
Fucking
case, Malachi, would you be so kind as to push the plug for us?
Here we go.
Yes. Thank you, everyone, for watching. We hope you enjoyed the stream. If you would like to come back next week and the following weeks for our additional adventures, and if you want to watch ad-free, you can subscribe to our channel. If you want to join the Discord, where you can get updates for when we have to postpone, when we're hopping on, just join all the other members of the Wit and Witchery family. Join the Discord in the About section. And if you want to follow up on our previous adventures, we have our VODs uploaded to YouTube, also on Wit and Witchery. I'm not sure if TikTok is still going to be around. Who knows what's going on with that? So maybe, if you want to go see what clips are there, go ahead and follow us. If not, yeah, I can't tell you what to do. I'm just some guy.
Thank
He's
you,
fun guy,
Malachi. But to all the rest of you at home, may your adventures be daring. And good night.
Good night.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Good night.